Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. This video is actually about another person's video. It was actually Fabian of Remyline fame. And really not particularly about the whole video, but about a thing that he was saying in the video as far as this breed possibly dying off and the breeds that are associated with this breed dying off if you don't make a healthier product. Now, of course, you know, y'all seen me do videos about Fabe, like I told y'all before. I personally like Fabe. He's a cool dude. I just think, you know, and this is me, just my personal opinion. I think the way that things was handled with the Remyline family and everything was, you know, it was not good. You know, a lot of them are still pissed off about it. You know, and that's their dispute and their beef. You know, but you know, we all have our opinions on everything. You know. But, you know, he's always been a cool dude with me. You know, we've talked. You know, I visited his offices back in the day. He's always been cool with me. And the one thing I say is if you don't, let's not ever confuse with not liking what someone, a decision that someone has made with, you know, judging them as a whole, as a person. And if you do that, you'll miss the message that he was trying to put out here. And the message that he's trying to put out here is very, very much so the truth. I don't care how much marketing you do. I don't care how much, you know, we are a marketing community. You know, everything is market. You got a million bully foods, bully vitamins, bully collars, bully this, bully chains, bully this, that, and the other. You've got everything marketing. You know, every kennel has, you know, big logos and T-shirts and this and that and the other, and their brand and their channels and their this. You know, we have a ton of everything, but at the end of the day, where are all the great dogs? You know, where is all the great health? Where's all the great health testing? Where's all the proof that the product that's being pushed is a great product? Where's the longevity? You know, how many dogs are actually living past 8, 9, 10 years old anymore? You know, and then let's just say of dying of natural causes at those ages. Not very many at all. So this is the truth with what he said. I know one line in specific when he said it is that, you know, you can sell the person a dog, you know, but you know, eventually people wise up. My dog's dying in 2 years. This dog didn't make it to 2 years. This dog dead at 3 years. This dog chronically has to go back and forth to the veterinarian. You know, we have breeders, you know what I mean, that are now doing videos and telling people all the things that you have to do to keep your dog from dying. People are going to wisen up and say, why would I want to spend, you know, top dollar on something that I literally have to have a life-saving kit with it at all the times, and it's a constant worry that as my family grows to love this animal and he becomes a part of our family, that at any day, you know, he could die. The dog is spending his whole entire life on hospice. You know, this is a product that will not continue to sell. We've seen people get over on it. We've seen what I feel like is the climax when, you know, there was all the bragging about the $250,000, $500,000, $1 million dogs, you know, people coming out with all of these different things, you know, putting on this show. And now you have a community who has been more educated, and some through videos like this one, and others through, you know, just life experience and seeing that these dogs are going downhill fast, they're dying, things are not right, understanding confirmation, understanding health, and now they're looking at this product like it's a very weak product. Fabian hit it very much so on the head. You cannot, I don't care how you paint it up, wrap it up, I don't care who your spokesman is or whatever, you cannot keep on doing these things and selling people shit dogs. It's just that simple. I understand the mentality of the community that everything is about, you know, titles and paperwork and, you know, how much they sell for and this and that and the other. But very rarely do you see a lot of people sit back and talk about just the dog itself, you know, how great it moves, how great it breathes, all the things you can do with it, everything, all these things. You never see people talk about that. And it's sad in a lot of ways. And Fabian hit that right on the head. If this community does not continue to, or I don't want to even say continue, but to redirect our energy to go into a certain fashion that we are making a better product, these dogs will not be around. I promise you that. These dogs will not be around. You'll see a small spattering of them, but this is the reason right now. You see footage from the ABKC shows, and you see footage, you know, that's the biggest registry in our breed, and right now the shows are very much so empty. You don't see a lot of people standing around watching these shows. You don't see all of the great attention that used to be paid and all of that to the show scene and everything. You don't see that anymore. Now what you see is basically people giving up on the shows and just saying, you know what, I'll market. The champion title means nothing. And I'll market, but people are not buying the dogs at the rate that they used to. There's so many people that I see with litter after litter after litter, they can't sell them. And then we see the byproduct, and the byproduct is what I told y'all. Go to the dog pound. You go to the dog pound and you'll see all of these super great breeders that's telling y'all that they're selling dogs for $50,000, $5,000. You can find a lot of those same exotics down at the animal shelter. I promise you this. Think about it. If everybody was buying dogs like they say everybody is buying dogs, and they are mass breeders, they start breeding these dogs on their first heat cycles, and it's 1 million of them breeding them. Why doesn't everybody have exotic and extreme dogs that are out here just falling over dead? Why doesn't everybody have them? Because they're not selling like that. But the marketing plan is to let me hit you for what I can hit you for. A couple guys are going to hit a home run. Everybody else is going to be just dumping money into this thing. And eventually, like Fabian said, I use a different way of putting it. I talk about it being a Ponzi scheme, because that's sort of what a Ponzi scheme does. You know, a Ponzi scheme is one of those things. It looks, you know, everybody has dreams of getting rich. Everybody has all these dreams of getting rich, so they keep putting money in there. And then their mind like, oh, it's going to kick out on this. You even hear them talk about the investment thing. It's going to kick you out this much on your investment. You know, I've seen these, it's like commercials with some of these guys. You know, $10,000 investment into a puppy. You know, you're making a strong investment. When he starts producing, he's going to produce dogs that maybe even $12,000 to $15,000, because you combine them with another female that you made for me, and the two of them are going to make better dogs than what they made. So you'll easily be able to charge people $12,000 to $15,000, and guess what? They're going to have, you know, 7, 8 puppies a litter. With that 7 to 8 puppies a litter, you're going to be in the range of 70,000, maybe possibly up over 100,000. And this is only off of a $20,000 investment that you can start turning a profit within a year to a year and a half of $50,000 to $80,000. This is how they do it. People fall for that. Then they find out it's not that easy. Then they find out that the dogs are, you know, might not even make it to breeding age. They find out all of the issues with it. And just like those Ponzi schemes, when people were investing and they believed in this major turnover, eventually it crashes, because you find out that it was nothing there to begin with. You invested in a dream. And you know what I'm saying? Dreams are not really the best way to become financially stable, unless you're actually chasing something that is a foundation to you. So with all that being said, you know, like I said, don't kill the messenger. You don't have to agree. You don't have to try to tear Fabian apart on what he's done in the past. That's already been discussed. But the message that he put out there is very, very real, is that if we do not start making a dog that can stand the test of time, that can be a healthier family companion, there is no way that this dog goes forward. 99, as y'all always hear me say, 99% of all dogs are going to go on to be family companions, be somebody's friend, be somebody's brother, be somebody's sister, be somebody's protector in the house, you know, someone that they expect to be around for a decade, you know. And if you're sending them a dog that's a health problem, that's going to die, that's going to have all these issues, then yes, we're going to continue to have a reputation as something that people don't want to bother with. And if we have that reputation as something that people don't want to bother with, you will lose, like Fabian said. Eventually, the whole market will crash. And we're seeing it crash already right now. It's not what you people think it is. Do not believe all these infomercials and these videos of these billion-dollar breeders and this and that and the other. If people were making money at the rate that they're telling you that they could make money at with their dogs, guess what? They would all, I promise you, they would all be driving Lambos and doing all the things that they want to do. Yeah, my screen is flashing if y'all see my eyes go up there. But they would all be having Lamborghinis and everything else, and all these beautiful things that they, you know, that they're claiming that everybody could buy, all their clients would be buying these same things. They would turn over for them so fast and they would be doing these things. That's not the way. Right now, more people are giving away puppies than they are actually selling them. More people are dumping litters at your local dog pound than they're actually selling them. So, you know, don't believe the hype. You know, start building quality so that a quality product can be built so that when you get dogs to people, you know that the dog will be there, they'll be satisfied. And, you know, they'll tell other people about their satisfaction. People will see them with a good dog. And where did you get that from? They'll come back to you. And when you do have litters, you'll have something to present them that'll stand the test of time, and that, you know, will make people want to refer people back to you. Nobody's going to want to refer a breeder that sold them a dog that's ready to die in 2 seconds. Just that simple. So, you know, I said it a little differently, but I agree 100% with what Fabian said on that video. And it's time for us to make a change in the way that things is done in this community, or we won't last. But until next time, man, God bless y'all. I love y'all. Peace.